Welcome, everyone. You are listening to the Takeaways Podcast, Episode 1. This limited series is a special look into my new book, Takeaways, Secret Truths from Leading a Startup. This podcast is for entrepreneurs and other business owners anywhere who need some quick direction anytime they find themselves at a difficult crossroads. It's exactly what I needed when I was facing difficult daily decisions in the early weeks and months of my startup loop. I'm your host, Brian Friedman. I'm currently the VP of Digital Innovation at Aventuri, and previously I was the CEO and founder of Loop in Silicon Valley and then San Francisco. Today, I'm going to share how to start with your vision and your market knowledge in order to grow and scale your business. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get started. When my co-founders and I decided to jump off a cliff and pursue our startup, we needed a plan. I met my co-founders Samba Afagulata and Alan Huang at Draper University, a startup school founded by the famous venture capitalist Tim Draper in San Mateo, California. We spent 6 weeks in the summer of 2013 learning how to turn ideas into valuable ventures. So, what was my idea? I wanted to use digital wearables to promote physical connections between people, sort of a combination of handshakes and electronic business cards. Sambhav and Alan shared the same vision of digital wearables that could bring people together, and we agreed this was our new path going forward. Our first test was pitch day at Draper University in August 2013. To get ready for the Silicon Valley Challenge, we started scribbling and scheming, verbalizing all of our crazy ideas in an attempt to produce an exciting and compelling story. Pitch day came and went, and we survived. Armed with useful feedback from the experience, we knew we had a realistic business idea, but the real work was only just beginning. We still needed to educate ourselves about the details of the market, the technology, and the major pain points that our business could address. For the next 3 months, we took every meeting offered to us and talked to anyone in Silicon Valley who knew anything about what we were attempting to do. We focused on building our knowledge and honing our skills, arming ourselves for the battle of starting a startup. The next critical presentation appealed to investors at Draper Demo Day in November 2013. Unlike our initial pitch, we now had a clearly articulated story paired with a business plan and a proof of concept. In those 3 short months between presentations, our vision gained traction and increased our advantage over the competition. Our crazy idea was starting to seem less crazy, and now it was more realistic. Next, we developed the following aspects of our expanding business plan. Number 1, we created a 1-year, 3-year, and 5-year key messaging guide with words describing how our business proposition would evolve on time. Number 2, we added a market analysis, persona, problem statement, and solution to the plan. A persona is the ideal customer based on market research and intuition who you could build your business around. Number 3, we completed a study to validate the direction for the first minimum viable product along with a unique selling proposition. A minimum viable product is a product that includes essential features that makes it ready for feedback. A unique selling proposition is what makes a product or business different from their competition. And lastly, number 4, we built a simple Wizard of Oz prototype to justify the product as quickly as possible. Wizard of Oz is a mythical product that feels and acts like it is real, when in fact you are manually controlling the experience behind the scenes. While your initial vision can always be evolving, it must start somewhere. So, start owning it. And that's the show. Thanks for listening to the Takeaways Podcast, which is produced every Tuesday for your enjoyment, and show notes can always be found on my blog on Medium at Own It. Come back often and feel free to add the podcast to your favorite RSS feed. You can also follow me on Instagram, and you can sign up for more info on my new book at takeawaysbook.com. All of the links are going to be in the show notes, and until next time, keep following your dreams and own it.